Good evening and welcome into the boys lacrosse Section 7 championship game here at Irondale High School on North Metro TV. It is the top-seeded Blaine Bengals at 13-1 taking on the second-seeded Champlin Park Rebels coming in at 12-2. Folks, these are two of the top 5 teams in the state of Minnesota, and it should be a dandy tonight. I am Matt Johnson, and our entire North Metro TV crew happy to be bringing the action to you here shortly. The winner of tonight's contest will go on to the state tournament in quarterfinal play coming up on Tuesday at Chanhassen. The Bengals will be wearing the away white jerseys, and the Champlin Park Rebels, similar colors to the Bengals, they'll be wearing the navy blue home jerseys here at Irondale. The Blaine Bengals coming in this one, as we mentioned, with just one loss on the season. Champlin Park with 2. Remember, these two teams played each other the first game of the season, a game in which Blaine defeated Champlin Park 10-9 back on April 24th. So these two teams have seen each other, and talking to Champlin Park head coach Eric Borer before the game, he says, we know this Bengal team well. Here's a look at who he's got with him. Nick Bundy, Ryan McNeil, your starters. Cody Schmidt, Dylan Celine, Cole Grubner, Matt Steenerson, Evan Schrout, Mario Barigi, and Joey Dockin, the goalkeeper for the Champlin Park Rebels. The Blaine Bengals on the other side are coached by Josh Swart, and again coming in with just one loss on the season. Their starters, Eric Zuckerman, Ben Bullman, Alex Johnson, Mac Nadeau, Nick Simpson, Zach Santerre, Cody Johnson, Tyler Mackey, and the goalkeeper is Brandon Nadeau. Here's a look at, again, one more time, what's at stake. Number 1 seeded Bengals, the number 2 seeded Rebels will go on Tuesday night to play in the state tournament. This is the championship game in Section 7. You can see here Champlin Park, 15-1 victory over Coon Rapids to get here, and Blaine equally took care of their opponent handily, 14-5 in a win over Andover. So both of these teams dominating fashion. They got here. You can see Champlin Park in the first round shut out Forest Lake. And the Bengals victorious as well. We are just about set to get underway. Speaking with Champlin Park's coach Borer again prior to the broadcast, he says the key to the game is to stick to the game plan. He says this entire week they've had of preparation. You saw their last game was back on May 31st. This entire week of preparation has helped his team. The Bengals on the other side, and Coach Swart says we have to limit transition goals, play good one-on-one defense, and out-hustle the Rebels on ground balls. We'll watch how these factors develop throughout tonight's broadcast. As we get set, the officials for tonight's game meeting at midfield right now are Chris Larson, Jason Knaus, and Trevor Busby for the Minnesota State High School League. The leading goal scorer, as you look at the Blaine Bengals squad, is Mac Nadeau. Ben Bullman right behind him. But it's Eric Zuckerman with 52 assists for the Bengals that Champlin Park coach Borer says they'll be looking out for tonight. He also has a stellar player of his own on his side, Ryan McNeil, who's the leading goal scorer for Champlin Park. It was a Mr. Lacrosse finalist. So some talent on both sides of the field. There's a look at Nadeau, who's got 46 points. In addition to those 35 goals, 11 assists as well. We are just about set to go here at Irondale. The Section 7 title on the line. Face off at midfield coming. And early, it'll be the Rebels controlling the loose ground ball. Now Blaine's got it back. The Bengals in white will be moving from right to left on your screen at home. Meantime, Champlin Park in the blue jerseys will be moving left to right. The Bengals on the attack here. The first possession, Alex Johnson working at about 20 yards out from the net, a whistle. We had some heavy rain here earlier today, just prior to the girls' game. The Champlin Park girls winning that matchup to go to the state tournament. But it is cleared out now. It's about 65 degrees and overcast here at Irondale. The field turf here is dry, so the weather should not be a factor tonight. Behind the Rebel net, the Bengals taking their first stab at it here. Bowman looking for an open spot, gets it back out behind the net. Now out front for the shot and goal. It's Alex Winicky. Winicky with the opening goal makes it 1-0 Bengals. Good work here. Let's take one more look at the replay. Gets the pass from behind the net in a bit of traffic, just high over the outstretched stick of Dawkin. Excellent early play for the Bengals to give them the 1-0 lead. It's the 12th goal of the season for Winicky. And now the Rebels on the attack, quickly the other direction. Handling it is McNeil, their leading goal scorer, then loses it momentarily. McNeil's still got it. The Rebels taking their time, getting those systems set up. Again, Coach Bohr saying before the game, stick to the systems that we've been practicing all week. Hustling now with it is Dahlman down the right side. Near side to you at home. In a bit of traffic, Dahlman looks for a pass right out in front of the net, the shot and the goal. It's Nick Bundy on the assist from Dahlman. Bundy, excellent effort there. 2 goals in the opening couple of minutes here. 1 on each side. And the Rebels quickly match Blaine's first goal. Here's one more look. You'll see Dahlman, great footwork, gets it to Bundy, who waited, was wide open. Cody Johnson for the Bengals, a little bit late getting there. Face off midfield now in a tie game. We're at 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. Far side, battle for the loose ball. The Bengals have got it for now. Long pass and a good one, caught on the far side by Santerre. And the Rebel fans and the bench over on the far side, the virtual bench, they're standing, a little fired up because they got a turnover there, a big one. And now Grubner takes over. Good hustle on the near side by Grubner, the junior defender. Finds his way into a couple of defenders and looks like he went out of bounds. So a turnover right the other way. Bengal possession. Blaine again in the white. These teams share school colors. So be sure that you at home don't get confused who's who here. Blaine in the white, moving right to left for the first half. Good passing here. They've got an opportunity out front. Waiting there is Zickerman. He's looking for a pass. Bowman has got it now behind the Rebel net. Gets it to Nadeau. Mac Nadeau, a captain on this team, a senior midfielder. If the Bengals were to lose, this could be his last game. He's had a stellar career here at Blaine. Back behind the net again is Bowman. Good footwork. The long pass, loose ground ball. The Bengals lose it momentarily, but a great job they do of picking it back up, and it's Alex Johnson with the play. Quickly back to Nadeau, the long shot. It's going to fly out of bounds way beyond the Rebel net on the end line. So with 9 to go, the Bengals were the closest to the ball when it went out, so they'll hold on to possession. Bowman again working behind the net. Good footwork around a couple defenders, opening up Tyler Klein for the shot and the goal. Klein makes it 2-1 Bengals. His first goal tonight. Look one more time. It's the pass right here by Bowman. constant footwork behind the net to open up space for Klein, who puts it in the back of the net to make it 2-1 Blaine. Klein with his 21st goal on the season to go along with 7 assists. These teams are known to score early and score often, and we've seen that here in the first few minutes. We're under 9 minutes now to go here in the first half. Bengals on the far side. Once again, getting it to Winicky, who scored the opening goal of the afternoon. Nadeau now on the near side, taking his time, defended by Schmidt for the Rebels. Schmidt trying to rattle it loose, and does. Great play by Cody Schmidt, the senior midfielder, giving his Rebels possession, and they try to take advantage of it quickly. Moving down the field for Champlin Park is Steenerson. Steenerson, great pass to Nick Bundy. Bundy behind the Blaine net now, defended by Mackey. Bundy finds McNeil, and we know how dangerous he can be. McNeil twists the ball around in his cross, taking his time, spinning, trying to find some room around the back of the Bengal net. Triple teamed, still gets a pass to Bundy. Bundy gets it back out front to his teammate Connor Smith, who's entered the game. And the Rebels will regroup. Connor Smith trying to take it himself through traffic now, going all the way behind the Bengal net. And it looked like Bengal goalkeeper Brandon Nadeau was caught a bit off guard there. But they are keeping him busy down there, the Rebels are. Constantly moving the ball behind the net, trying to find some space. Excellent quick pass there to Najee El Arabi. And then the Bengals lose possession here, or excuse me, the Rebels lose possession. It'll be Blaine ball now on the far side near midfield. Fans still trickling in here on the far side. A good showing here at Irondale High School in New Brighton, where again the Rebel girls just took home the Section 7 trophy. Their counterparts, the boys, trying to do the same. Whistle here. The winner again goes on to Chanhassen to play in the state tournament quarterfinals on Tuesday night. Statewide, the Bengals are ranked 5th and Champlin Park ranked 2nd. So again, 2 of the top 5 teams in the state you're seeing here tonight. Worth the price of admission. Here come the Rebels again. Celine trying to make a move. Loses it, picks it right back up. Good work by the senior midfielder of holding on to possession. Now kicks it out to Tyler Smith. Smith to Celine as the Rebels regroup once more. On the attack now is Celine. Long shot, just a little bit wide. A good hard shot, though, taken by Celine. Bengals trying to defend here. They've been back on their heels a bit here the last couple of minutes defensively. They've got the lead, but they're being tested. The long shot here, and it goes high. Max Turgeon on this last effort. Here was Celine the time before, just a little bit wide. And then Turgeon came back moments later with another shot that was just a little bit off. Tyler Smith now on the attack, finds a defender in his way. Back to Bundy. We saw Bundy score the lone Rebel goal at about the 10-minute mark of this first half. Back on the charges, Schmidt. Mason Schmidt. Shot goes a little bit long again, and the Rebels will hold on to possession here. They continue to hustle for those loose ground balls. Something Blaine coach Josh Swartz said they needed to work on tonight. But it's been Champlin Park early on, especially the last 5 minutes here, really dominating possession. A little bit of a line change, if you will, to use a hockey term here. A couple of Rebels go out. Dahlman and Smith now in. Dahlman has got possession. They reset to set up their systems again. Dahlman, a quick pass over as they set up the play. Turgeon has it. Nearly loses it. In traffic, Smith. And then McNeil picks it up. So a battle in the trenches here down in front of the Bengal net. The Rebels having a hard time getting a goal here, but they continue to dominate, and now finally the Bengals get it going the other way. And if they can be quick, they can take advantage of this opportunity. Zach Strand had it. That one's going to be a little bit wide, no goal. And a good shot taken by the Bengals quickly there. I believe it was Bowman. Now diving here on the near side to try and retain possession is Nick Bundy, but it'll be Bengal ball. Warner had it momentarily. He waits it and gets it back. The simple pass from his teammate Simpson. James Warner now midfield attacker. He's a senior. Warner, little spin move, tries to bounce it in. He misses it, but his teammate scoops it up. Tyler Klein with his second of the night. Klein's second goal this evening and his 22nd on the season. And here's how it looked, all set up by James Warner. Look at this crafty shot. Bouncing ground ball, and then Klein there to tap it in off the bounce. An excellent show of teamwork there, but now Klein looks like he's hurting on the Bengals sideline. In fact, he is limping a bit, perhaps a cramp. 3 minutes to go now in the opening half here at Irondale. It is 3-1 Bengals. They've not had the ball for long, but when they have scored quickly. The Rebels have dominated possession for the last 8 minutes here. Despite that, they still trail by 2 goals, and Klein is still down on the turf on the far side of the field. That could certainly be a concern as the trainers check him out for the Bengals. Meantime, the Rebels will answer with a goal of their own. It's Connor Smith scoring the goal for the Rebels. Cutting the lead in half is the senior, Smith. The Rebels' efforts finally pay off as look at this hustle. Excellent move to get around the defender Winicky. Smith shot there, a long one. And the first one to celebrate is McNeil right in front of the net. 3-2 now, Bengals. Rebels again with possession and maintaining control. Schmidt out to Munson. Gage Munson into the game now. Making a move as he rattles the ball around in his cross, right-handed. They'll pass it around near the 40-yard line, the marker from the football field. The goal stands at about the 10-yard line. But of course, play behind it, inbounds. On the near side here, taking their time with under 2 minutes to go in the half, are the Rebels, and Dahlman trying to make a move off the stick of the Blaine keeper, Brendan Nadeau, with an excellent save. You can see the shots on goal even at 5. And another shot and goal here for Big Blue. It looks like it is James Warner with the goal. And it is. That'll make it 4-2. Bengals with 1:22 to go. Let's see how this play developed. You'll see right here, Johnson moving it downfield, gets the pass over to Zickerman, and then he finds Warner, who just grounds it in off the bounce past the keeper, Dawkin, for his 25th of the season. So 1:10 to go now in the opening period. Rebels got it here with under a minute to go now in the first. Dahlman. Then inside to Munson, takes a shot, doesn't go. Bundy has it momentarily, a battle, and there's going to be a penalty called on Champlin Park. You heard the official say something about the play with the free hand. Illegal play there, so with 30 seconds to go, the Bengals will have another shot at it. But the pass is intercepted by Cole Grubner. And now Grubner moves it on the far side. Plenty of time and space. Gets the pass to McNeil. The shot in the goal. The superstar, 1-5, puts it through. It is a one-goal game thanks to Ryan McNeil, the senior attacker and Mr. Lacrosse finalist, one of the top 7 lacrosse players in the state of Minnesota. And that one hits the back of net. McNeil celebrating. He wants some love after that shot, and he got it from his teammates. With 8 seconds to go now, it's a 4-3 game. The Bengals trying for a buzzer beater here. A long one from Bowman, and the siren sounds on an eventful first quarter of play here at Irondale. After the first quarter, it is a 4-3 ball game. The Bengals lead in a tight one here on North Metro TV. Stick with us. We're back after this.
My name is Debbie Foss. I'm a high school freshman. I speak German. I like baseball. I argue with my sister. And I make my own TV shows for free at North Metro TV.
Get started by signing up for free TV production classes at 763-231-2803 or eric@northmetrotv.com.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Lino Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lino Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lino Lakes.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter here on North Metro TV. The Blaine Bengals leading Champlin Park, the Rebels, 4-3. Having some siren difficulties, it sounds like. It's not the cops coming, it's just Lacrosse. The second quarter begins now with 12 minutes here at Irondale High School. I'm Matt Johnson and our North Metro TV crew bringing you this broadcast tonight. You can also get it on northmetrotv.com if you'd like to see it again. Get your own DVD copy. Or check out our YouTube channel. Watch games online. We are where you are, folks. It's kind of creepy, but lots of good quality television we'd love you to see. So, take a look at this last replay. The Bengals an early opportunity here. They bounce one high, just a little bit right of the post there. And the Bengals now will move to left to right on your screen at home. The Rebels now moving right to left in those blue jerseys from Champlin Park. Whistle here on the far side. And an intense game so far, keeping the officials busy. Look one more time here, the loose ground ball. And yeah, definitely looks like there was some tripping there. And so it'll be Bengal possession. Blaine on the near side. Alex Johnson, no relation, has possession. Now a flag thrown. It's an offside penalty called. So it's going to be Blaine possession after the whistle and the flag. Naji El Arabi will exit. 4-3 Blaine. Goals in the first quarter coming from Winnicky, Klein, and Warner. Klein with 2 of them. The Rebels got goals from Bundy, Smith, and their leading goal scorer, McNeil. Bengals behind the Champlin Park net now. On the attack again here early. It's Tyler Klein trying for the hat trick. Instead passes to Nadeau. Behind the net again, Tyler Klein waits for it in traffic. Decides to reset out top. Then a hard pass inside from Nadeau. And then Klein bounces one and hits high off of the defender. Or perhaps the ground. Let's see one more time. Look at this hard shot by Klein. Hits the helmet, it looks like, of Matthew Steenerson, number 12, the Rebel defender. The public address announcer here almost giving Tyler Klein another goal, but not quite yet. Instead, Champlin Park has moved the ball down into the Blaine zone. They trail by 1, 9.5 to go in this second quarter. The Rebels coming into the game with 2 losses on the season, a number 2 ranking in state, a number 2 seed tonight in this Section 7 matchup. In the bracket, the Bengals are the top seed. They are ranked number 5 in the state of Minnesota. Section championship on the line. A trip to the state tournament next week. Blaine and Zickerman, or excuse me, it is Champlin Park and Munson with possession. Munson finds his way around some traffic, but then loses it. The Bengals get a nice rebound from Dahlman. Pass here goes high, but they retain possession. It's Dahlman again, looking for an opening in that Bengal defense that has been very, very strong tonight. It is the one-on-one defense that Coach Swartz said he wanted to focus on, and they've done a great job of it tonight. While the Rebels have had the ball much longer than the Bengals have, they still trail. Blaine has been tested defensively. They and their goalkeeper, Brandon Brendan, rather, Nadeau. Brendan is a senior on this squad, one of the captains of the Bengal team, and gets a good pickup here. The goalkeeper, of course, has that bigger cross netting, and he was able to scoop it up. Now they get it back to Nadeau, who's going to play a role in the defensive strategy here. And then finally, a little bit of a press there. He got out of the situation. And I believe we're going to have another offside penalty. We got a flag thrown here. They're going to let play resume momentarily as Nadeau, Mac Nadeau now, tries to work it. Gets it to Bowman behind the Rebel net. Bowman's pass out front looking for Klein, doesn't go. It was indeed, as I said, an offside penalty. So it will go the other way. Look at Zickerman's statistics with 21 goals and 55 assists on the season, leading the Bengals in points. It is he who Coach Borer and the Rebels have been focusing on this past week in practice. It's the amount of assists that he has and the fact that he is the one who opens up the scoring opportunities for the Bengals, something the Rebels are going to have to be on the lookout for tonight. Bengals taking their time here, passing it around. It's Zickerman with it momentarily. Now they find Winicky. Winicky back to Nadeau, who nearly loses it, almost near midfield. Under 7 minutes to go now, 7 minutes, and Nadeau has it, loses it, and is still down, grabbing his left knee. In the meantime, he runs into traffic. Cody Schmidt goes the other way, and we're going to have an injury timeout. The clock will stop at 6:34. Mac Nadeau is going to limp off the field. We saw Tyler Klein nurse, it looks like what was a cramp several minutes ago. Let's see if we can see what happened to Nadeau here. Looks like he just landed weird on his left knee there after being hit by the Rebel player and their stick. So he is going to trot off the field gingerly for now. We'll see if he can re-enter the game. Surely, I would imagine he would. The Rebels, meantime, on the attack. The shot and the goal. Just like that, they answer. It is Max Turgeon. Turgeon, with his first, ties the game up. Halfway through the second quarter, we finally get our first goal of the period, as Turgeon gets it up and past the angled stick of Brendan Nadeau. So 4-4 our score, as Turgeon puts one through for the Rebels. It's Turgeon's 22nd on the season, and a big one for Champlin Park to tie it up. The Bengals, Tyler Klein has got it on the near side. He has got 2 goals tonight, leading all goal scorers on the field. And now nearly has it knocked loose. An aggressive defensive effort for the Rebels, Steenerson, but the Bengals rebound and capitalize. It is Winicky with his second of the night, giving the Bengals the lead right back. Some 45 seconds removed from the Rebel goal. Big Blue answers the call on an excellent assist by Klein, opening up the space for Winicky, who tumbles down in celebration, his momentum going towards the net, and he puts it through for his second goal tonight. Winicky makes it a 5-4 game now. It is just Winicky's 13th and then 14th goals of the season. That last one, number 14. Bengals on the attack again here. This time it's Nick Simpson. That one goes out of bounds on the end line. The Bengals were the closest. Warner has it. He's got a goal, the one that ended the first quarter. Warner and the Bengals will set up their system with 5 minutes to go. Finding Simpson again. And then a long shot from it's Alec Winicky again. His third and his second in 2 minutes. Winicky with the hat trick gives the Bengals their largest lead of the night, 6-4. Winicky, a long one. That was about 20 yards out, folks. A line drive shot from the stick of Winicky makes it 6-4 Blaine. 2 straight goals by number 8 in white. The Bengals, remember, defeated Champlin Park early on in the season, 10-9 in the very first game of the season. So we expect another close one here. It looks like the Bengals will take a timeout, and we will take one with them. North Metro TV, we're back after this.
Have you or someone you know been diagnosed with an SD deficiency? Do you feel that you're missing out on the fun of high school sports coverage? Then take a weekly dose of Sports Den on North Metro 15. You'll be updated with highlights and analysis of your local schools, Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. Warning, taking Sports Den may increase levels of adrenaline, resulting in cheering, applause, and high fives. Milder side effects may include a desire to see yourself on Sports Den, and in rare circumstances, answering trivia questions and winning t-shirts.
Sports Den work for me. Ask your coaches if it can work for you.
Back here on North Metro TV, Matt Johnson and our North Metro TV crew bringing you the action here in this Section 7 championship game. It is boys high school lacrosse on a overcast evening here in New Brighton. The fans making their way here. Pretty good crowd showing up for both teams. It is 57 degrees, a few clouds, and the rain seems to have held off for now. The winner of this one goes on to the state tournament to play in the quarterfinals on next Tuesday. The play of Alex Winicky here for the Bengals in the last couple of minutes has been all very impressive, with 2 straight goals, giving the Bengals a 6-4 lead here with 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Winicky has 3 goals now on the evening and has 15 on the season. Number 8 in white, making an impact for this Bengal team that continues to attack the net. The Rebels had dominated possession near the end of the first quarter, but the Bengals have been pretty even in holding on to the ball here in the second, and they've made the Rebels pay with a couple of costly goals. Rebels have got it now, though, down to a sense of urgency for the team in blue. Saline has got it. Dylan Saline about 30 yards out from the net. He'll try to take a charge at it here. Winicky defending. He gets around Winicky. Winicky tries to knock it loose. Doesn't. Rebels get a good pass behind the net. Now looking for one more. They get it out front to Smith. Smith from Bundy. Bundy very quick behind that Bengal net. He's got some wheels. Saline now resets for the Rebels. Finds his way around, almost around Winicky, who's kind of boxing out, a little basketball move. Good defensive effort by Winicky, who has 3 goals, but playing some D too. The Bengals defending here as the McNeil tries to make a move around a couple of white jerseys. Now the Rebels reset once more, and it's Smith who will handle things about 30 yards out in the net. Again, charging is Celine. Taking a long shot. It bounces high off the ground, and the Rebels will keep the ball. McNeil, who's got it, he is their superstar, has been held at bay a bit tonight, just one goal. But he has got some moves, but he's running into some Blaine defense tonight. Cody Johnson has done a great job of defending McNeil all night long. You can see the two of them trading words right now out there in front of the net. It is definitely a physical battle down low. Kind of reminds me of a basketball battle in the post between those two. Connor Smith now winds back around, looking for an opening in this Bengal defense. We're at 2:10 to go now in this first half of play from Irondale. Munson now, the long shot off the stick of a Blaine defender, and the Bengals will get possession too as a result. Excellent defensive effort, and now Zach Strand and the Bengals quickly moving downfield, and they will take a brief timeout to talk things through with 1:51 on the clock. We're back after this on North Metro TV.
Come to Ham Lake and see how good life can be. Conveniently located only 20 miles north of the Twin Cities on Highway 65, yet Ham Lake has kept its rural charm. Residents of Ham Lake enjoy 1-acre minimum lots, giving you space to live with abundant natural green spaces and recreational activities like boating, fishing, golf, disc golf, camping and playgrounds, and tons of seasonal fun all year round. Ham Lake is home to one of the top school districts with consistent high scores in standardized testing and community ratings. Ham Lake is a business-friendly city and willing to work with businesses and developers of all sizes. Whether you are just starting out or looking to grow, Ham Lake has the business opportunities you've been waiting for. Life in Ham Lake moves a little slower, and that's the way we like it. Ham Lake offers space to live, to grow, and space to relax. Come visit Ham Lake and see for yourself what you are missing. Ham Lake is convenient country living.
Back here on North Metro TV for the boys high school lacrosse Section 7 championship game. It is the Bengals, the top seed, and the second seeded Rebels of Champlin Park. Blaine leading this contest 6-4 with 1:51 to go here in the second quarter. 2 goals this period by Blaine's Alex Winicky. He's now got 3 on the night. That has been the story. Him and the play of Tyler Klein scoring all but one of the Bengal goals. And the Bengals on the attack again here. Mac Nadeau circles back out top. Defended by Grubner. The Bengals have not held on to the ball a lot, but they've been very efficient with their possessions. Another long shot here. It bounces high and a little bit wide. That one from about 15 yards out off the stick of Mac Nadeau. Behind the Rebel net again, the Bengals with time on their side. 1 minute and a little bit of change to go here in the first half. Dallas Gerard's now into the game, as is Jack Mysick. The final Bengal line, if you will, in here now, along with a few of the starters. There's Nadeau with another long shot. This one low and scooped up by Joey Dawkin. Excellent play by Dawkin. The goalkeeper for the Rebels scooped that one up off the ground. And now a physical play out around midfield. The Bengals no match for the speed of Connor Smith. And Smith gets a shot there, but a whistle first. It's going to be another timeout, it looks like, for the Rebels with 30 seconds on the clock. We will keep it right here. Be a brief timeout. Let's look one more time while we have a second at the bracket for this Section 7. Remember, this is the first year we've had 7 sections, up from the 5. That means that we'll have 8 teams in the state tournament. The Rebels defeating Coon Rapids and Forest Lake to get here. Blaine winning their first game and also beating Andover to earn the top seed in this championship game. The winner will go to the state tournament in Chanhassen on Tuesday next week. The Bengals and Rebels, 2 of the top 5 teams in the state, and you're seeing them in action here tonight. An excellent contest so far. A very close one, too. After the second Rebel timeout, we're back to action here with 30 seconds. It's going to be Champlin Park's possession. They had it and were attacking when Coach Borer called timeout. See if they can get back the attack here. He wanted to set up the systems before they got going. Connor Smith was on the move, and this guy's got some speed. He sped past a couple of Bengal defenders on the last possession to get them to where they're at now on the field. Smith turns around left-handed, and he's visibly frustrated as he knew that was a missed opportunity there. That one went by the wayside. 5 seconds to go now in the first half clock. The Rebels trying one more time to get a shot, and diving at the net at the siren is Ryan McNeil, stuffed by the ground. The Bengals defense tested. Look one more time. There's 1 second to go as he dives, and that one just about got past Brendan Nadeau, but a great job by the Bengal goalkeeper of keeping McNeil and the Rebels out of the net. At halftime, it's the Bengals 6, the Rebels 4. We're back after this on North Metro TV.
My name is Debbie Foss. I'm a high school freshman. I speak German. I like baseball. I argue with my sister. And I make my own TV shows for free at North Metro TV.
Get started by signing up for free TV production classes at 763-231-2803 or eric@northmetrotv.com.
Welcome back here to North Metro TV in the boys Section 7 championship game. It is halftime. I'm Matt Johnson, and the Bengals have had a stellar second period. Let's take a look at their goals to start off here. The first half was a strong one. The first one coming from Alex Winicky right here. Made it 1-0 to start things off. That would not be it for Winicky. More to come from him. Tyler Klein added to the tally. The Bengals were out to a 2-1 lead at this point, and then Klein came back with this little tap in off of the stick of his teammate Warner for a second goal in about 2-minute period, and then Warner got one of his own here, put the Bengals up 4-2 at that point, and then in the second period, Winicky came back for more. Made it 5-4 with that tumbling goal, and then made it 6-4 with this one. Winicky from about 10 yards out right here. Spins around the defender, high into the top right corner of the goal, giving the Bengals their current lead 6-4. He's got 3 tonight and 15 on the season, does Alex Winicky, the senior midfielder, the player of the game thus far. Tyler Klein been very involved as well. On the other side, the 4 Champlin Park goals being spread around to Bundy, Smith, McNeil, and Turgeon. Their superstar, Mr. Lacrosse McNeil, been relatively quiet with just that 1 goal in the first quarter of play. It's the third quarter now, a trip to the state tournament on the line. The Bengals now in those white jerseys, moving from right to left on your screen. The Rebels defending in their blue. The Bengals on the attack now. Good defensive effort here by the Rebels to get the ball back. I keep saying it, but it's worth being mentioned. The Rebels have dominated possession for a majority of this game. They've got it now. Celine loses it temporarily. They fight for the loose ground ball, and finally a whistle. Got a couple guys down on that field turf out there. Max Turgeon in the mess, number 22 in blue. His team will keep the ball. And no goal there. The Bengal fans applauding the defensive effort, and they're going to quickly move the other way. The speed here of Mac Nadeau. Nadeau has got 35 goals on the season, but has been quiet tonight, at least from a scoring standpoint. And now the Bengals get their 7th. It's Jack Mysick. Making it 7-4 is Mysick. Look one more time here. Nice pass, and how do you miss that shot? The outstretched arms of Dockin, not enough. The assist here from Dallas Gerads. Or it's El Arabi, rather. 22 in on the play. So the Bengals make it 7-4 with the first goal of the quarter for Mysick. Mysick on the last Bengal line here in scoring his 11th of the season. 10 minutes to go now. The Bengals up 3. That matches their largest lead of the evening. In fact, their largest lead was 2. This is their largest lead now of the night. Some physical play out front of the net, and what a shot and goal by Ben Bullman. Bullman makes it an 8-4 game with an impressive turnaround shot that gets past Dockin. An impressive look on the replay here. Comes around back, kind of fakes him out, and then finds the Rebels defender Schmidt ducking out of the way to let Bullman through, and he bulldozed past him for the goal. 8-4 Bengals. The winner goes to the state tournament. The loser's season ends tonight. The sun peeking out here beyond the clouds at Irondale High School here in New Brighton. Sunset coming in about a half of an hour. The Rebels again trying to attack here, but they have been quiet, scoring just 1 goal in the second period and yet to score here in the opening couple minutes of the third. But now a nice move, a flag, and 2 flags in front of the net as Turgeon attacked the goal. He ran into some tough Bengal defenders. All kinds of sticks flying there. The call from the flag coming there from Trevor Busby, one of the 3 officials. It'll be Rebel possession. And they've got the ball in a good spot here. Ryan McNeil has got it. He passes it off to Tyler Smith. He takes a long shot here. It doesn't go. The Rebels the closest ones to it. Connor Smith. He and Tyler Smith are brothers. Connor Smith. They look for McNeil. McNeil's got it now. Does Ryan, the senior attacker. We've seen him take some long shots before. This time he passes to Dahlman. Dahlman trying to make a spin move. Back out front of the net to Mull now, and they lose it. A turnover to the Bengals. Here they come running quickly down the Rebel zone is Gerads. Gerads tied up, and they're tackled. He's tackled down there behind, way behind the Rebel net, and finally a whistle. It'll be Rebel possession, but wow. A physical battle down there behind the Rebel net. Bengal head coach Josh Swart told me before the game that this Champlin Park squad plays with a lot of intensity, something his team was going to have to try to match. You could see it there in the physical play of the Rebel defenders. 7:20 on the clock here in the third quarter. Bengals up by 4 now. Champlin Park trying to get back in it with Munson. And it is Gage Munson cutting the lead to 3. Look one more time. Gage Munson, number 5, left of your screen. 1, 2, 3, 4 Bengals in his line of fire. He was even at a height disadvantage, leaped up over and around one defender, the left-handed shot, and it goes. His 6th goal on the season for the young sophomore. It'll be a Rebel possession here yet again. The sun coming out now. It's bright down there at midfield, with gray clouds on the horizon. The sun peeking out between high clouds and low clouds. Out here, an interesting weather photo, if you will. Diving and then hit hard is Schmidt. The Rebel fans want a whistle. They won't get it just yet. Bundy, meantime, working it, and now he finds Dahlman behind the Bengal net. Dahlman spins around, takes the shot, and gets the goal. Dahlman. The second straight Rebel goal, and they've cut the lead to 2. Luke Dahlman, the junior midfielder, here's how he did it. Just spins around the back, and misjudging that one defensively was Nadeau. The goalkeeper, Brendan, just looked a little bit confused on that one. Not many get by him, but that time it cost him. The first goal to go along with his assist on the night for Dahlman makes it an 8-6 lead for the Bengals. Dahlman now with 20 on the season. A battle for the loose ball, and boy, these teams are physically going at it here tonight in a fantastic matchup. Rebels on the attack. Dahlman again! 2 straight for number 6. Dahlman, 2 goals in a 1-minute window. Makes it a 1-goal game. Look at this one from Luke Dahlman, the same way he did it last time. From behind the net, comes back out front and sneaks that one somehow past Brendan Nadeau. I don't know how in the world he got that one past him. His teammates in celebration. 3 straight Rebel goals, and they're within 1. And now they get a turnover. Champlin Park back on the attack comes Celine. Rolls out front. Brendan Nadeau coming 10 yards outside the goal to get rid of it defensively for the Bengals. What a game we're seeing here at Irondale tonight. .5:20 to go, third quarter. Another turnover. The Rebel fans elated. They needed that one. Down a goal. Plenty of time to go. Champlin Park losing it here now. The Bengals picking up the loose ball is Mac Nadeau. Nadeau holds it, taking his time, gives to Warner. Warner, a couple stutter steps, makes a turn, and a long shot here, a little bit wide from Mysick. Mysick, who scored the first Bengal goal of this quarter. Under 5 to go now in a 1-goal game. The Bengals here. The shot and the goal from Ben Bowman. It's his second straight. Makes it a 9-7 Blaine lead. So Bowman with 2 straight after Dahlman for the Rebels had 2 in a row. Look at Bowman here work his way all the way around and bounces that one perfectly. A couple of yards out, it bounced up and just hit the inside of the crossbar. Bowman, excellent effort. Now the Rebels coming back on the attack quickly here. And they lose possession. The Bengals will get it. Brendan Nadeau, the goalkeeper, comes out of his spot, kicks it out to his teammate. On the near side, Cody Johnson. Johnson finds Warner in the corner. Warner now kicks it back out top where Winnicky waits. Bowman's 2 goals there in the last couple of minutes. Give him 32 on the season. Couple more and he'll surpass the 35 of Mac Nadeau on the year. Nadeau scoreless tonight. 3:45 to go now. Third quarter of play here in New Brighton. The Rebels setting up, and here they come on the attack. A nice bouncing shot and goal by Celine. Dylan Celine, the senior midfielder, with his first of the night, makes it again a 1-goal game. Look at this. Celine, a long shot through some traffic, found just enough of an opening to bounce that one off the ground and in past Brendan Nadeau. The first of the night for Celine, and his 9th goal on the 2013 season. Little over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's a 1-goal game right now. The Bengals on top by 1. Good defensive effort. El Arabi runs into some trouble. A whistle here and a timeout for the Bengals called by Coach Swart. His team finally answered after 3 straight goals, made it a 1-goal game early in the quarter. Dahlman had 2. Mason another one for the Rebels. It was 8-5 at one point. It's now a 1-goal game. 9-8, the Bengals lead, and we're back after this.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Lino Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lino Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lino Lakes.
Have you or someone you know been diagnosed with an SD deficiency? Do you feel that you're missing out on the fun of high school sports coverage? Then take a weekly dose of Sports Den on North Metro 15. You'll be updated with highlights and analysis of your local schools, Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. Warning, taking Sports Den may increase levels of adrenaline, resulting in cheering, applause, and high fives. Milder side effects may include a desire to see yourself on Sports Den, and in rare circumstances, answering trivia questions and winning t-shirts.
Welcome back here on North Metro TV, 9-8, the Bengals leading the Rebels. It is the third quarter of play with under 3 minutes to go, the Section 7 championship game. The Bengals attacking now in the white jerseys down here in the Rebel zone, trying to up the lead. It was 3 earlier on this quarter, but the Rebels rattled off 3 goals in a row. Bengals did get one more back and now lead by 1. McNadeau here. Held scoreless tonight, now gets his first goal. The 36th of the season for McNadeau. Makes it a 10-8 game, and Nadeau, who had been quiet for the first 34 minutes of the game, finally comes up big here for the Bengals. A line drive past the outstretched cross of Dockin. And they celebrate. 10-8, Big Blue. Nadeau feeling a sense of relief there. And after the face-off here, we got a whistle, and it'll be a Rebel ball. With possession is Mason Schmidt. Schmidt's got some wheels on him. Finds Celine. Celine, who scored the last Rebel goal, twists it around in his cross, taking his time. Back to Connor Smith. Probably one of the fastest guys on the team is Smith. Celine comes out now, replaced by Gage Munson. Munson also has a goal this quarter. Now Smith shoots and scores! Connor Smith with his second of the night, making it a 1-goal game once more. Connor Smith, the senior midfielder, on the attack there, and let's see how he did it. He just beat out Winicky, found some wide open spaces, and made the Bengals pay. And look how pumped up they are. Blaine coach Swart said that these players play with a lot of emotion and intensity, and you see it in their play. A minute and a half to go in the third quarter. The Rebels are roaring. Trying to get another shot here, a flag, and a whistle called right before the shot from Grubner. It looked like Grubner was about to take a shot there, but the whistle called and the flag thrown first. It'll be against Blaine, and so the Rebels will have possession with 1:17 to go in the third quarter of play in a very tight and entertaining contest here on North Metro TV tonight. The Rebels and McNeil. McNeil, again, with just 1 goal tonight, the leading goal scorer, Mr. Lacrosse finalist, has got it back in his cross. He can be dangerous. They like to work it behind the net now with Bundy. Bundy finds Tyler Smith. McNeil now down low. Running into the official is the Rebel attacker. The fans not liking the official's position there. It looks like Connor Smith was trying to get around him to take a shot, but couldn't. Now McNeil has got it, and they lose it. The Bengals will win another turnover battle. Now they lose it right back the other way. If they can hustle, they'll have a chance, the Rebels. Tyler Smith has got it with 15 seconds to go. And then hit hard and losing the ball is Ryan McNeil on a defensive effort by James Warner. And there will be a penalty called on Warner for the hit. And with 8 seconds to go, the Rebels get it back. A chance for a buzzer beater to end the quarter. Rebels out of bounds, they're the closest ones to it. They'll take the ball back with 3 seconds to go. Working it around, the shot at the siren doesn't go. Taken by Luke Dahlman. He's had enough fun tonight for the Bengal fans. There were Rebels within one. It's the end of the third. 10-9 Blaine. We'll wrap up the final quarter here after this.
Come to Ham Lake and see how good life can be. Conveniently located only 20 miles north of the Twin Cities on Highway 65, yet Ham Lake has kept its rural charm. Residents of Ham Lake enjoy 1-acre minimum lots, giving you space to live with abundant natural green spaces and recreational activities like boating, fishing, golf, disc golf, camping and playgrounds, and tons of seasonal fun all year round. Ham Lake is home to one of the top school districts with consistent high scores in standardized testing and community ratings. Ham Lake is a business-friendly city and willing to work with businesses and developers of all sizes. Whether you are just starting out or looking to grow, Ham Lake has the business opportunities you've been waiting for. Life in Ham Lake moves a little slower, and that's the way we like it. Ham Lake offers space to live, to grow, and space to relax. Come visit Ham Lake and see for yourself what you are missing. Ham Lake is convenient country living.
Back here on North Metro TV, what turned out to be a beautiful evening here at Irondale High School in New Brighton. We're set for face-off, a good close-up look at it there. It is 10-9, the Blaine Bengals leading the Champlin Park Rebels with a trip to the state tournament on the line. Bryce Plunkett is now in net for the Rebels as the goalkeeper. 26, Plunkett has replaced Joey Dockin. So Plunkett in for Dockin in net for the Rebels, and he has been for the entire third quarter and has done a good job. He did allow 4 Bengal goals. His counterpart Dockin allowed 6 in the previous 2 quarters. So we go to the fourth. Winner to the state tournament, Section 7 title game between 2 of the top 5 teams in Minnesota. There's a look at Plunkett, 5-1 on the season. His goals against average is 4.7. He's played 264 minutes. 73.3 save percentage for Plunkett. And in this fourth quarter, the Bengals in white will move left to right. The Rebels in blue defending. Plunkett looking left, looking right as the Bengals try to play some games behind the net. Bowman loses it momentarily. They pick it back up, though, to the chagrin of the Rebel faithful. McNadu now. Back out behind the net to Zickerman. Inside, front of the net, the Rebels pick it up. Nice steal there by Michael Burrell, who's entered the game for the Rebels. Now across midfield. Bengals take over, the Rebels take over, attacking the Bengal zone. Back near midfield is Champlin Park. The Rebels have got it. 10 minutes to go, down a goal. The last time this game was tied was the second quarter, when it was 4-4. The Rebels have yet to lead the game tonight. They've been tied twice. A whistle here, a couple flags flying out in front of the Bengal net. We've been tied twice. The Rebels have yet to lead, but they're staying close all night long. Ooh, look at this play. Yeah, clearly a penalty on Alex Johnson, taking his stick to the helmet, the chin there of Luke Dahlman, and that is uncalled for certain. Dahlman looks to be fine. He was fine when he scored his 2 straight goals to start the third quarter. 9:45 to go. The Rebels on the attack. Connor Smith gives chase and retains possession for Champlin Park. Now it is McNeil. In front of the Bengal net. It's Brendan Nadeau chasing it all, taking it all the way out to midfield. The goalkeeper, Brendan Nadeau, goes 60 yards down the field with the ball and finally gives it off to his attackers. Interesting strategy there by Coach Swart, trying to catch the Rebs off guard a bit. And the speed of Brendan Nadeau, he boogied 50, 60 yards downfield to set up the offense for the Bengals. They reset now. Mac Nadeau on the far side. 8.5 minutes to go. Bengals by 1. In the Rebel zone is Mac Nadeau, double teamed. Sticks flying in his face. And the save by Plunkett. Plunkett with an excellent save there to scoop it up. And now, quickly coming is Cole Grubner on the near side. He sped past Tyler Klein, who thought he was out of bounds. And now the Rebels slow it down a bit. Celine takes his time over here on the near side with under 8 to go. Now Celine will charge. Kicking it back up top to Munson. Gage Munson double, triple teamed now. Loses the ball momentarily. It's on the ground. Loose and a whistle. It'll be Rebel possession. They will hold on. And McNeil, the superstar, with 1 goal tonight. 7.5 minutes to go for the Section 7 title. We knew this one would be close, and down in the corner, another flag flies, and it's going to be on Blaine, I believe. The penalty on Mac Nadeau is called. Look one more time closely. Number 2, the middle of your screen. Looks like he shoves Dahlman out of bounds using the stick. You can tell these guys want it. Who wants it more? 7 minutes will tell. Rebels attacking now in the Bengal zone. With possession is it's McNeil. That one close. It'll be Rebel ball. A close call down there in front of the net. Champlin Park, Nick Bundy with the ball. He's been effective tonight in front of the net. Testing Brendan Nadeau. Nadeau takes his position in the net, trying to defend McNeil and the Rebel offense. This one is going to come down to the wire, folks. Back and forth we have gone all night long. 2 ties. Bengals have led most of it, and 3 Bengals knock the Rebel to the ground. Whistle. Let's take one more peek. It is Dahlman going down with a bit of force. Ella Robbie getting physical in there for the Bengals. And we've got a timeout called on the field with 6:13 to go. A dandy here at Irondale High School. It is the Bengals 10, the Rebels 9. We'll step aside. Back after this on North Metro TV.
My name is Debbie Foss. I'm a high school freshman. I speak German. I like baseball. I argue with my sister. And I make my own TV shows for free at North Metro TV.
Get started by signing up for free TV production classes at 763-231-2803 or eric@northmetrotv.com.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Lionel Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lionel Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to
Back here, and a quick shot and goal from the Rebels to tie the game back up. It is Connor Smith with his second straight. Right out of the break, Connor Smith gets possession and takes it into the net, and we are tied at 10. Smith whipping one past a couple of Bengal defenders, and look at this shot. 1, 2, 3, 4 white jerseys in his way. Brendan Nadeau in his way, and he still makes them pay. 6 minutes left in the contest. The pressure beginning to mount for the Bengals as 5 third-quarter goals by the Rebels and 1 early here in the 4th, midway through the 4th. In fact, the only goal this quarter has tied the game back up. Time is ticking away in a tie game. Mac Nadeau, the leading goal scorer for the Bengals, taking his time around the 20 yards out. He gets it to Eric Zickerman. Zickerman with a nice spin move past the defender, up high, the shot in the goal, but it's going to be waved off. No, it's good. Zickerman with the goal. Zickerman makes it 11-10. A flag flew right before the goal. Look at Zickerman. You can tell right there. A nice spin move, and somehow reached his arm up and around Grubner, then around Plunkett. Look at this. He gets past Grubner and then over Plunkett. He turned the wrong way, and Grubner, the most frustrated there, as he knew that it was him that had to make the stop and couldn't quite do it. So it's a 1-goal lead again for the Bengals. The Rebels have yet to lead. They have been even here 3 times. They have tied. But when they've been tied, it hasn't lasted long. The Bengals, who seem to not possess the ball very long, they always take advantage of the opportunities that they're given. 5 minutes and counting. Section title at stake here in New Brighton. I'm Matt Johnson, our North Metro TV crew, bringing you this one. That one does not go, and the Rebel goalkeeper will fling it all the way down to Brendan Nadeau, the Bengal keeper. Another whistle here on the near side. 4.5 minutes to go. Clock stops momentarily as they give chase all the way across the 6 lanes of track here on the near side to get the ball as it comes out of bounds in front of us. 4.5 minutes. Nice save here by Plunkett, who, as we mentioned, is 5-1 in the season, has played in 6 of their 14 games. It is typical that they switch goalkeepers. They did it at halftime today, but you know, it looked like in the first half, Dawkins was playing a fantastic game. He gave up 5 goals, and so far, with 4 minutes to go in the game, Plunkett's given up 6. Or 5, rather. He's given up 5. And in fact, his counterpart gave up 6. A hard hit here. Down on the ground for the Bengals is Mysick. A flag, and it'll be Bengal possession. Look at how Mysick gets hit right there. The stick on the arm from Tyler Smith, the reason for the call. Mysick will come out momentarily for the Bengals. He's got Celine has a goal and an assist on the night. He'll come in. 3:40 to go. Bengals by 1. The largest margin was 4 for Big Blue. Rebels have got it. It's their star, Ryan McNeil, trying to get a pass out front of the net. Runs into a couple of Bengals. Picked back up, and an excellent save. Max Turgeon, a great shot right in front of the net, and an absolutely incredible save by Brendan Nadeau to get his stick on it. Turgeon came with force on that last play. Somehow Nadeau swiped his stick in the right place at the right time. Under 3 minutes to go. It's number 3, Tyler Klein for the Bengals, slowing it back down a bit. The winner goes to the state tournament. The loser's season ends tonight. Section 7 title. 2 of the top 5 teams in the state, and we are seeing it here. Clearly, some of the best talent you're going to see in lacrosse in the state of Minnesota. At least at the high school level. Eric Zickerman double teamed. The Rebels taking a whack at it. Evan Shroud is out there. First time we've called his name tonight. Helped out by Grubner. Trying to defend, and it's a timeout called with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. We'll take a breather with them. Back after this on North Metro TV. Correct, chat? We'll stay right here. Look at that last save. Wow. Brendan Nadeau reached up and just got a hold of the ball in his cross after this shot. From 5 feet away, the Rebels had a chance, and somehow the slipping Brendan Nadeau got up and got his stick on it just in time. Coach Swart talking to the guys now on the far sideline. You're up 1 with 2 minutes to go. It's all about controlling possession now, you would imagine. Brendan Nadeau, what a night he has had. He's allowed 10 goals. His goals against average is 6. He's 5-1 in the season. His record as a goalkeeper. The senior Austin Nastrom, another goalkeeper on the Bengal team. So the players come back out onto the field here at Irondale High School. Under the lights for the right to the state tournament. Who will represent Section 7? Again, the newly aligned sections this year, 7 sections. So that means 8 teams will play in the state tournament. Under 2 minutes to go now. It's Bengal possession. They've got the lead and have all night. Nadeau, Mack this time. In a bit of traffic. Finds Winicky. Winicky with a couple of goals this evening. Finds Zickerman. Zickerman has a great spin move around the back of the net. 1:35 to go. The Bengals trying to hog possession, as I mentioned moments ago. Coach's strategy, kill the clock. You're up 1, down in the Rebel zone. The Rebel fans starting to get a bit antsy here in the stands in front of us. The Bengal fans nonetheless antsy, though, as they know how quickly this Champlin Park team can score. The Rebels trying to defend, get it out of the hands of the Bengal attackers, but Blaine's Bullman takes his time. Under a minute to go. The Rebels need possession, and they get a ground ball. They kick it out instead of picking it up, and that gives it back to the Bengals. Warner coming down now. On the near side, he's hit, and it will be Rebel possession. With 42 seconds to go, a timeout called on the field with 42 seconds left. We'll keep it right here. The Rebels, as we take another look at the replay, do an excellent job of getting possession back. You'll see right here, watch number 4, James Warner, lose it. A little hesitation there after they heard the whistle. And if you're Champlin Park right now, you're drawing up your best play, as you need a goal and you've got 42 seconds to do it. We have seen this team score in bunches. Both of these teams can score very quickly. A matter of whether the Rebels can step it up here in the clutch now. The Blaine defense has been pretty good all night long. The fans starting to get a little pumped up. That's what they call the super fan section we're giving you a look at. Well, that's what the sign says. Some of the faithful making it here to New Brighton and Irondale High School. Beautiful facility here at the athletic fields. This is where the high school boys play the football as well. 42 seconds, the stands rocking in front of me where the Rebel faithful sit. Near the press box. They'll have the ball. Here they come. Connor Smith try to tie it up one more time. Just in the nick of time. Munson has got it. 25 seconds to go. Gage Munson, who already has a goal tonight, works it past the Bengal defender, Strand. 17 seconds and counting. Munson makes another couple moves. Past a few defenders, gets the pass, the shot of the goal! Max Turgeon with 12 seconds to go! Are you Sturgeon ties it up with 12 ticks to go. The Bengal fans are absolutely stunned. Look at this one more time. 22 in the middle of your screen, just turns around and flings it to his left. Right there. 2 or 3 defenders not even looking. He caught the goalkeeper, Nadeau, out of position, and that results in the tying goal with 12 seconds to go. The Bengals still have some time. 5 seconds on the clock. The shot is blocked. 2 seconds. 1. The siren sounds, and at the buzzer, no goal, and we are tied. The Rebels, Ryan McNeil telling the fans, stand up. It's time for overtime. And if I've got a voice, we'll have it for you after this.
My name is Debbie Foss. I'm a high school freshman. I speak German. I like baseball. I argue with my sister. And I make my own TV shows for free at North Metro TV.
Get started by signing up for free TV production classes at 763-231-2803 or eric@northmetrotv.com.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Lino Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lino Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lino Lakes.
Have you or someone you know been diagnosed with an SD deficiency? Do you feel that you're missing out on the fun of high school sports coverage? Then take a weekly dose of Sports Den on North Metro 15. You'll be updated with highlights and analysis of your local schools, Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. Warning, taking Sports Den may increase levels of adrenaline, resulting in cheering, applause, and high fives. Milder side effects may include a desire to see yourself on Sports Den, and in rare circumstances, answering trivia questions and winning t-shirts.
Sports didn't work for me. Ask your coaches if it can work for you.
All right, we're back here in overtime on North Metro TV. 11-11 the score. There are 4 minutes on the clock, and we believe this may be a sudden death situation. So we will watch it closely here. It is very rare. We have an overtime in lacrosse, and the official scorers here and myself, we're all a little bit curious of how the officials are going to handle the overtime. So bear with us here. We'll see what they do. But I believe that they will play sudden death. And there's 3:42 on the clock, an early timeout here. So the teams will regroup with the assumption that the first one to score will win. The sprinklers have just turned on in the baseball, or the baseball field adjacent to us, the softball field rather. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us here on the football field. I think this game going a little longer than anyone expected it to. So it is Rebel possession, a tie game. The winner goes to the state tournament. The Rebels have not led all night. Could their first lead be a victory lap here at Irondale? They've got possession, and they've been looking good here as of late. Connor Smith working it, gets the speed around the shot, the goal! And the Rebels are your Section 7 champions with a sudden death victory. 12-11 the final score, and my goodness. Smith makes it 12-11 the final. He had 4 goals tonight to go along with an assist, and just like that, the Bengals season is over. The Rebel faithful are going crazy here. 44 seconds into overtime, the Rebels, who did not lead all night long, take the lead when it counts the most. At the end of the game, the Rebels, your Section 7 champion. We're going to keep it right here to watch the Rebels receive their Section 7 trophy. The Bengals will get second place in the section and get medals. An intriguing contest, to say the least. 12-11 the final. We're going to take a quick break. Awards ceremony after this. The Rebels beat the Bengals on North Metro TV. Stick with me.
Join Ben Hale and Danica Peterson every Friday on North Metro TV News.
Lino Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lino Lakes values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lino Lakes.
Have you or someone you know been diagnosed with an SD deficiency? Do you feel that you're missing out on the fun of high school sports coverage? Then take a weekly dose of Sports Den on North Metro 15. You'll be updated with highlights and analysis of your local schools, Blaine, Centennial, and Spring Lake Park. Warning, taking Sports Den may increase levels of adrenaline, resulting in cheering, applause, and high fives. Milder side effects may include a desire to see yourself on Sports Den, and in rare circumstances, answering trivia questions and winning t-shirts.
Sports didn't work for me. Ask your coaches if it can work for you.
On 3 fourth-quarter goals, two fourth-quarter goals and an overtime goal, the Champlin Park Rebels come from behind to beat the Blaine Bengals in a story nobody could have scripted. 12-11 is the final. The Rebels still celebrating. Here's how they did it. This is the final goal of the night. Connor Smith beats El Arabi, knocks down another Bengal defender, Alex Johnson, and then it's all elation from there on out. Celebrating the victory, Connor Smith and his teammates. 12 Rebel goals tonight. Bundy had one to start it off. Smith followed one of his 4 on the night. McNeil, the leading goal scorer, had one. Turgeon had a clutch goal in the second quarter, as well as one right in the end of the game with 11 seconds left to tie it. Incredible effort. And the Bengals, despite the 4-goal effort of Alex Winicky, 2 from Bowman, a couple from Klein, they come up short tonight, leading the whole night until the end. And we'll give way to the public address announcer now as they announce the winners, Section 7. Runners up, the Blaine Bengals.
Number 4, James Warner. Number 5, Eric Zickerman. Number 6, Sam Colshaw Mauer. Number 7, Jesse Hennon. Number 8, Alex Winnicky. Number 9, Ben Bowman. Number 10, Alex Johnson. Number 11, Charlie Stenstrom.
The second place winners being announced here at
Number
Irondale.
12, Dallas Gerard.
Bengals taking second in Section 7.
Number 13, Andrew Hooley. Number 14, Zach Santier. Number 15, Josh Hutman. Number 16, Nick Simpson. Number 17, Jack Missick. Number 18, Zach Strand. Number 19, Tuyer Mua. Number 20, Cody Johnson. Number 21, Nathan Crutil. Number 22, Najee Al-Arabi. Number 23, Jesse Norling.
The Bengals again receiving their second place medals here at Irondale High School.
Tyler Mackey.
They fall 1 goal short of the Champlin Park Rebels tonight, and it ends the season for several Bengals seniors.
Number 25, Brendan Nadeau.
The seniors including Austin Nastrom, Mac Nadeau, James Warner, Eric Zickerman, Alex Winnicky, Ben Bowman.
Number 26, John Hick.
Zach Santerre, Jack Mysick, Zach Strand, Cody Johnson, Najee
And
Al-Arabi.
number 29, Brandon Christensen.
The other seniors finishing their careers tonight, Najee Al-Arabi, Tyler Mackey, Brendan
And they're
Nadeau.
coached by Josh Schwartz, Steve Gallagher,
Season over for
Matt
the Bengals.
Feynman, and Steve Witkowski.
So there you have it. The Bengals taking second in Section 7. An
And now,
excellent
the
season for them.
Of the Bengals,
Finishing
please come forward
13
and
and
receive
2.
the section runner-up trophy.
13-2, their final record. Head coach Josh Swart doing a great job with this team all season long. One of the top 5 teams in the state of Minnesota. They got some of the best players in the state, but fall just short tonight of a section title. They will hold up, though. Maybe they'll hold it up. Maybe they want nothing to do with the second place trophy.
For Champlin Park High School,
And now
Matt
they'll
Matson
hug it out and go home
will hand the medals to the Rebels.
with second place. Meantime, the Rebel
order.
faithful are fired up
Number
tonight.
4,
We'll listen to the
Cody
public
Schmidt.
address announcer now introduce the Section 7 champion, Champlin Park Rebels.
Number 5, Gage Munson. Number 6, Luke Dahlman. Number 7, Nick Bundy. Number 8, Cole Grosvenor. Number 10, Michael Borrell. Number 11, Trent Malnou. Number 12, Matthew Steenerson. Number 13, Joey Dockin. Number 14, Mason Schmidt. Number 15, Ryan McNeil. Number 16, Connor Smith. Number 17, Dylan Celine. Number 18, Tyler Smith. Number 20, Ben Streets. Number 21, Evan Sherratt. Number 22, Max Turgeon. Number 23, Adam Cottrell. Sorry. Number 24, Matt Patterson. Number 25, Mario Barigi. Number 26, Bryce Plunkett.
The Champlin Park Rebels, Section 7 champions, being awarded those first place blue medals. They'll get the first place trophy after this. They will be playing in Chanhassen on next Tuesday night.
Number 42,
in the quarterfinals of the state tournament. So congratulations to the Rebels.
And number 46, Brody Sturm.
The Rebels improved to 13-2 on the season, coached by Eric Borer.
Champlin Park Rebels, Eric Borer. Assistant coach, Sean Clemstrud. And principal, Michael George.
That just about wraps up what's left of the hardware on the table out there at midfield.
And now,
the first place
of the Rebels, please come forward to receive your section championship trophy.
Will be presented, and they are eager to get it, and they will hold up the Section 7 trophy. Champlin Park victorious tonight over the Bengals, 12-11. The final score, and a fantastic effort put forth by the Rebels. They had 2 fourth-quarter goals and an overtime goal to win it, but it was 5 goals in the third quarter that did it. The Rebels in celebration mode as they will go to Chanhassen for the state tournament. Your Section 7 champions with a 12-11 victory over the Blaine Bengals. A special thank you tonight before we go this will be my final broadcast on North Metro TV. It has been a pleasure over the last 4 or 5 total years bringing you these broadcasts for Centennial Spring Lake Park in Blaine. Special thank you to our sports director, Kenton Kipp. For tonight's director, Matt Waldron, my usual colleague, Jeff Dinsmore, and our entire North Metro TV crew. You will all be very well missed. Thank you to our viewers for watching. Have a great night, everybody.